Alrighty then. We are live. Been a bit fancy today, and I'm streaming simultaneously. God only knows I'm doing this successfully. Simultaneously on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. And we're going to do a live giveaway, as I promised. So if you're watching me on anything other than YouTube, head over to YouTube and watch me on there. You'll see the countdown timer for the giveaway. And we have set that up for 30 minutes. So what we're going to do with this one, although we've got a couple of viewers already, this is the live giveaway that I promised off the back of 2 failed attempts to do this giveaway. I've tried to set it up for a video that I published on YouTube. So hopefully this is going to work. This should work absolutely spot on, because somebody watching this video today is going to win this stuff. I'll go through in a minute what it is. Apologies if on Facebook you're watching me from a weird angle, and Instagram over there. Like I say, completely first time I've done this on all 3 platforms. But the one I'm going to be concentrating on because of the timer is YouTube. So head over to there if you're not watching on YouTube. We're doing a live. So the history behind this giveaway, just to fill you in. Hi Josh, how you doing, Paul? Good to see you, man. I've attempted to do this giveaway twice now for hitting 500 subscribers. It's basically my way of giving back to you guys who have supported the channel and supported me in this endeavor. So obviously we're way past 500 subscribers now. In fact, at this rate, I'll be doing a giveaway for 1,000 subscribers imminently. So basically the idea behind it is all this gear that I'll be giving away is to help out new resellers in their kind of reselling, for their reselling toolkit, if you will. But even if this is gear that you've already got, you can sell it on, give it away, do what you want with it. I don't want any money at all with it. What we're going to do is in 27 minutes, we're going to do this giveaway, and somebody watching this live stream is going to win this gear, and I'm going to send it out. It's not going to cost you any postage or anything like that. There's only 2 criteria for this giveaway. 1, you have to be subscribed to the channel, obviously. And 2, you've got to be a resident of the UK, basically, because I'm not made of money and I just want to post it to the UK. This is nothing against all the channel's international kind of subscribers. It's purely financially motivated. Just for me to send this gear to you, it just cost an arm and a leg, so I'm going to keep it in the UK. Maybe for 10,000 subscribers, we'll do an international one. But until that time, sorry. Who we got on? Kitten, how you doing, my friend? Cool. Quality. Here for the quality free stuff. Aren't we all, my friend? Aren't we all? I'll take it. Give it to me. Oh, joy. And the battery is dying on my phone. Right, you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to have a pregnant pause just now while I plug the phone in. I've always got to have something go wrong on these live streams, don't I? If there's something, this is how you know it's live. If it was all greased and all it's Michelle. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Right, I'm going to plug this in. You might see my boobage for a minute, guys, so my apologies. Don't you just love technology? Okay, I've got wires everywhere, man. JM, how you doing, JM? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the live stream. Like I say, this we've got 25 minutes. The reason I've set up this this timer is to give loads of people a chance to jump in on the live stream and see what the crack is. So this giveaway, like I say, is for hitting 500 subscribers, which the channel's soared past. And the bits and pieces I'm going to be giving away, just to go through it. This is all free, by the way. It's not going to cost you postage or anything like that. First thing is brand new tape gun for your wide tape. This is, I use this every day kind of thing for my packaging. Good quality bit of stuff. This is not the crap that's going to fall apart on you in 2 minutes as well. This second item we're giving away is a heavy duty, there's some weight in this, heavy duty tape dispenser. Again, this is one that I use. The reason it's heavy duty is so that when you're using it, you're not dragging it around the table. Next item is a good quality, sturdy set of scissors. I'm going through these every 3 or 4 months to go along, but it's always well to have a good quality pair of scissors. So that's going in the box. I keep banging on about this stuff, but it's brilliant. If you can see it, I'll load up to the cameras. Sticky off. If you can see it on, for some reason, it's back to front on Instagram, and therefore the one viewer. I think it's just Michelle watching this on Facebook. I am Michelle. So this stuff is, if you have any tape residue, any sticky bits from any used items that you've got, spray a little bit of this on and it'll clear off really, really well. I know a lot of people, in fact, somebody on the last video has commented that they use a little bit of a light fuel, like a petrol, or I used to use WD-40, but that stuff stinks, and it's not a pleasant experience for the customer when they're getting their gear through and you've been using this stuff on. But this sticky off, fantastic kit, and it smells like orange peel as well. So this is kind of dual purpose as well, because obviously it doesn't just take sticky stuff off as it says on the spray thing. If I have a second-hand pair of trainers or football boots that particularly rank, obviously if they're that rank, I'll stick them through the washing machine, but if they are bad, give them a spray of this in as well, and it just takes away the odour. Getting stream is very clear and in sync. I've plugged it into the router again. I've got it nailed this time. It should be spot on from here on in. That's the theory. Who else got live? We're up to 6 now. 8, 10 people in total across all 3 platforms. I feel very honoured. So we've got 22 minutes to give away. If any of you guys have got any questions that you want to chuck at me while we're on this live, then feel free. I did forget another thing actually that I'm giving away that's going in the bag. A selection of my most commonly used postal bags. We've got the light blue one, which is absolutely massive. I'll fit most things in. There's 25 of these in total. I'll chuck those in the box as well for a giveaway. So again, this is all useful stuff that you can use as a reseller. You probably, if you've been doing reselling for any length of time, this is probably stuff you've already got, but it is good quality gear. And also, if you've already got it, you can give it away, decide on, do what you wish with it. All that in the box. And if I can find some other bits and pieces that I think you'll find useful, I'll chuck those in the box as well, as long as you can keep it under 2 kilos. Resellers know why. Hey Will, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome everybody to the channel. If anybody has got any questions, like I say, just don't feel shy. Just chirp up with them. This week has been an absolutely stonking week in sales. This is Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Nice to change your white. Sorry, I got distracted by the questions there. Ketan, no, I haven't changed the white background. I was probably just standing a bit closer to it. It's a scale thing. No, I've not changed it. I haven't changed it yet, but like I said on the live last week, I really need to get around to changing it, because the surface is getting a bit marked now. So, and again, for £5, you can swap it out quite regularly anyway. Jenny, how do you enter? This time round, initially what I was doing was asking people to comment on one of my previous videos, but this time round I'm going to ask a question. It's not necessarily a question on reselling, but it's a question about somebody that has appeared in one of my YouTube videos. So if you've been subscribing for a while and watching my videos, this question is going to be very, very easy for you. If it isn't, if you haven't been on the channel for a while, then you probably have to just have a quick scoot back through. They're all in the reselling video kind of playlist. So it's one question I'll ask. First person to pop up with the correct answer wins all this. I can't say further than that. The reason I'm doing it this way is because try as I may to do this giveaway over the last kind of couple of lives, the people that have been winning either haven't been in the UK or have been impossible to contact. So they've just not got back to me. The one last week, the name escapes me. It was an unusual name. I think it was like a cooking type channel. I sent them a message saying, listen, you've won this giveaway. Get in touch with this email address. Yada, yada, and no joy. So what can you do? I've done my best. So this time around, we're going to do it live. I'm going to ask one question. The first correct answer on the chat to this question will win it. Simple as that. So any other questions? Nice one. Who else we got live? We've got 7 people in on YouTube. Give us a shout out, guys. Where you in from? Okay. Green Mank. Hey, Mr. Dodgy. How you doing? Now, this is probably brand new news to, particularly to Instagram, because I've only just recently been using Instagram to put out the glorious news of reselling kind of thing. It's more the bike side of life, but it's something that I'm going to be pushing a lot harder. The feedback I've been getting from people generally who watch the channel has been absolutely phenomenal. There's a couple of people who sent me personal messages saying, listen, thanks, this is really helping out, all this information. So I don't do this for any financial reward. The channel's nowhere near big enough. It's a million miles away from being able to monetize it, but that's not really why I'm in it anyway. If you get involved, particularly in YouTube, to monetize it, you're on a mission to nowhere. It's got to be through the love of it, because you need to have so much reach and so much popularity to even earn a couple of quid off it, that it's a waste of time being in it for that reason. So it really is to just help people out. And like I say, in all my videos, if I can help just one person out of financial difficulty by showing them a way that they can earn extra income through reselling, then that's well reward enough for me. Aside from the fact I'm a geek anyway, I love doing this stuff. I love creating stuff. Slim Pickings from Preston, how you doing, man? We've probably bumped into each other somewhere at some time or another. Here we go. I bought a couple of games from charity shops. They had a couple of parts missing. How much does it adversely affect price and sales? It very much depends on, sorry, I'm going to call you Anne. I don't know your name. It very much depends on the game and how bothered you can be with it. Some games, like the very old, very collectible games, you can sell them for parts, and there's good money to be made on the parts. I found out by accident. I found this out by accident. In the early days of me reselling, I picked up a game called Ghost Hunt, which a few of you might be familiar with, which is very, very high value because it's very collectible. I got it home, half the pieces were missing and the card was damaged, this, that and the other. But I pieced it out, and the ingredients still I got quite a return on. But if it's a more common game, a less sought after game, then to be honest with you, I won't bother. Personally speaking, if it's a game that I pick up regularly, in fact, I've had one today, the likes of Gooey Louie, which is, it's a bread and butter game, very low value, but if you're picking it up for £1 or £2, then it's a good solid pickup, and it flies out quite quickly. It was incomplete, so they call them Gooeys, the bloody bogies, whichever way you cut it, the squeaky brain, the smaller parts that are usually missing, if they are going to be, I'll stick in my bag of tricks. I have a drawer specifically for bits and pieces of games that I can add to if a future game is missing parts. Good question though. In fact, if you'd watch my last video on just extending that kind of topic, if you watch my last video, I picked up it was a VHS DVD combi, and the VHS side doesn't work. I bought it from a charity shop untested, so there's no comebacks there for where I bought it from. But the VHS side, it just wasn't taking the tapes at all. I paid £10 for it, and the comps on it for working versions were 150 quid. But so I was always going to pick it up. But because it wasn't working, I sold it as spares or repairs, and it still went out for £55 plus postage. And the guy I live locally came and picked it up. I've got positive feedback. He was over the moon with it, and happily was able to fix it or whatever. But I really didn't want to get my hands dirty on fiddling around with it and spending too much time on it, basically. So there is money to be made on the spares or repairs, but you just have to do that, go that extra mile as far as your research is concerned. Another question up. Yeah, absolutely. Northern Reseller, this is exactly how I learn. I recommend a reseller who's got a very successful channel called George Ross, a guy from down south. He's absolutely brilliant. Such a nice guy as well. I've picked up loads and loads of tips on that. If you're watching a few different resellers on YouTube or wherever you absorb content from, then it's all this extra information will stick in the back of your mind for when you're sourcing. Don't feel like you've hit a limit with that as well. If you're constantly learning stuff, then it's not so much replacing old information, but you're constantly honing your skills as well. What I'm pushing for at the minute is increasing the value of the items that I'm picking up. There's nothing. I've nothing against picking up low-value items, but I have issues with time management, and that's an area I'm really concentrating on tweaking. So if I can concentrate on picking up higher ticket value items, then obviously it's going to be freeing up more of my time. So just about 12.5 minutes to go to this draw, guys. How do we enter the giveaway? Connor, what I'm going to do, like I said, the last couple of times I've tried this was all about making a comment on one of my previous videos, and I'll select, using an internet thingamajig that I found, select a comment for this particular word. That's failed spectacularly twice now. I've not been able to get hold of the winners, so here we are. So what we're doing this time is I'm going to ask one question in just over 12 minutes, and the first person in the comments of this YouTube video to answer correctly, they're going to win it, basically. So it's going to be one question relating to the channel, not necessarily a reselling question, but relating to one of my previous videos. And it shouldn't be difficult for you to have a quick flip back and have a look through the playlist. It's the reselling video playlist. So if you go through that, even if you haven't been watching, even if you're a recent subscriber, even if you haven't watched all of my videos, you should be able to quickly scroll through that playlist and find out the answer to this question. Be interesting to see what happens anyway. Jenny, George is an encyclopedia of knowledge and incredibly down-to-earth man. I could not agree with you more, Jenny. He's the kind of guy that everybody would be happy to go out for a pint with. So he is very knowledgeable. And he's been doing it for a couple of years longer than me. I still watch his videos, still pick up tips, and it's really nice to see his development of his channel and of his business as well. And I believe his missus is just recently starting her own venture as well, which all power to him. But a dead down-to-earth, genuinely nice guy, and that comes through on his channel as well. So if you're not already subscribed to George Ross's channel, it's George Ross Retro Reselling. Go and check him out on YouTube. Highly recommend it. Another recommendation from Jenny. Kieran from Rummage Around. No one I'm familiar with. I'll check that out, actually. So just over 10 minutes. We're up to 13 viewers on YouTube, a couple on Facebook, a couple on Instagram. So welcome all. Green Mank. On a side note, Games Workshop box games have a great resale, everything, and so do the past. Absolutely, yeah, I've done a lot of Games Workshop, sort of like Warhammer stuff over the last couple of years, and yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Chris is watching on Facebook. Hello, mate. I like Cocker. How you doing? So 2 Chris's now on Facebook. For some reason, I've gone with my private Facebook for this particular live because my other one I picked up a ban for some unknown reason. I've got like a 40-odd day ban on Facebook for live streaming. God only knows why. I'm normally so well behaved as well. So just about 9 minutes. I'm going to do a bit of a recap of what I'm giving away on this giveaway, guys, and how you can get involved. Because it's going to happen this time round. This is the 3rd attempt. So there's no commenting on videos. There's no sort of like pregnant pauses while I work out who's going to win. Somebody who's commenting in this video is going to win all this gear. And it's all relating to reselling, obviously, but you can use this stuff around the house. I don't mind. Just whatever you do with it, it's entirely up to you. I'm just giving it away for free. Right, so the first thing in the box for reselling is a good quality heavy duty tape dispenser. This is it's what I use. It's a proper heavy bit of kit, so you're not dragging it around the table when you're using it. Another tape dispenser for your bigger parcels, tape gun. What I'll do as well is I'll chuck in a couple of rolls of tape as well, so just to pad out the box a bit. So a good quality tape dispenser, hand tape dispenser, should I say. Some heavy duty scissors. God knows that I kill these regularly enough, so they're not the ones I use. I said this last time actually. These are very, very good quality heavy duty scissors, but the ones I use you can pull apart and use as sort of like a saw for boxes and polystyrene, that kind of stuff. But for the life of me, I can't remember where I got them from, so I can't recommend them. If I find out though, I will let you know. Again, sticky off for taking sticky tape and gunk off items as you clean them. Some people use WD-40 or fuel. I don't use that because obviously it makes your items stink, and nobody wants that. So this stuff is brilliant. It probably works better than fuel anyway, but it makes the items smell like orange peel, which is lovely. And also, if you've got a pair of trainers or football boots or whatnot, that pen and ink, then give it a bit of a spray in there, and it makes those smell like oranges as well. And the last thing in the box is a selection 2025 of my most used postal bags. Can't get the words out then. So a massive blue one that you fit most stuff in that, and a few other selection of other different sizes as well. What I'll do as well, you guys have probably seen me. I use these all the time. It's these are thank you cards that I put in with all my sales that I've had Vistaprint do. So I'll chuck that in the box as well, so you can rip off the idea, take the word in. My contact details for social media and stuff such as on there as well. So if you want to keep in touch and just send me an email to say thanks, you're wonderful, and please have my children or whatever. It's all on there as well. Ketson, how you doing, man? Nerdy, where did you get your logo made for the intro and your clothes? Very cool design. On Fiverr. In fact, both the intro and the logo, I both got them done on Fiverr. It cost a few quid to do. I mean, I'm a reasonable dab hand with Photoshop myself, but I was faffing around with it for ages. I couldn't get it quite right, so I just got in contact with somebody. I think Fiverr put me in touch with a designer in India, and within 24 hours, I got sort of like half a dozen different designs for, I think it was either £5 or £8, and just chose the one that I liked the most and went with that. The same with the video intro through Fiverr, exactly the same thing. I think the video intros, it's obviously sort of like a production line, so it's not unique in the world. There's probably somebody out there that's using a very similar one, but you can customize it as well. You're right there, Ketan, I am very much a nerd. Don't let this cool biker exterior kind of fool you. I am properly a nerd. Jenny, can you do us a favour and just send us the link for that for Kieran's channel? I'd be interested to check it out. Right, so 4.5 minutes to go, guys. We're ramping up the excitement here. It's like I'm giving away a Ferrari. This is not the national lottery. if you saw the title of this channel, the title of this live stream, and thought, oh, here we go, we're going to win a boat. No, sorry, this is this is not bullseye. This is just some bits and pieces I'm giving away to help out new resellers or replace knackered stuff for existing resellers. So let's see. Chris, yeah. I've just seen a question, or sorry, a comment from my friend Chris Bassett, who has his own business. Is it Stuff by Bass? Just correct me if you're still watching, Chris. Yep, Stuff by Bass. In fact, if you can see just behind me, the Chris Bassett who just commented, this table here was knackered, basically. I'm sure he won't mind me saying, but he's worked his magic on it, and he does all the furniture restorations, and that looks just cool as hell. Money well spent. So if you, Chris, Things by Bass, that's it. Things by Bass. Chris, hop over to YouTube and just put a comment and just tag yourself in the comments, and then everybody can find you if they need to be. Properly cool stuff anyway. I'm very, very happy with that. And I'm not just saying that because you're watching either. Okay. Another comment. Dan, sorry, how are you doing? Hi, Dave, loving the content. Let loads of your vids already. Yeah, bank holiday Monday, car boots this weekend. Absolutely. The weather's supposed to be picking up over the weekend. I was hoping it'd happen by now, but looking out the window, it's still looking a bit bleak out there. But I'm the eternal optimist, so this weekend is going to be a phenomenal sourcing weekend. I was hoping to get out tomorrow to the first Saturday car boot, which I believe this one not so far from me, but plans have sort of like gone against me. But I'll definitely be out on Sunday and definitely be out on Monday as well. So bank holiday weekends are good opportunities. So good luck with your sourcing, Dan. Northern Reseller. And if you're in the reselling Discord group, not heard of that myself, it's really good and a lot of help in there. That's one thing I was going to set up actually, just as the channel's starting to get a bit of momentum, start a Facebook group as well. Just so if you've got a community of people together that recognise each other's names and all that kind of stuff, there's always a greater impetus to help each other out. And this is why I started this channel, to help people out, to help resellers and people generally. Initially, it was to help out the biker community, but there's no reason that it doesn't apply to every kind of way of life, every lifestyle. So that's the reason that it's resellers helping other resellers, people helping people, which that's never a bad thing. Just about a minute to go. Yorkshire Trader, I am at Northern Reseller. Belton, we'll check out that later. That's your name, superb. Oh, great content. So we've got less than a minute to go. All right, top tip from live from Chris Bassett. Keep yourselves over at Sainsbury's. They're selling off rainbow corns, £2 each. Retail at £11. Nice one, thank you very much. Okay, so the question, I'm going to type it as well, probably. I'll hit return in 20 seconds and give you the question as well. So this question that I'm going to ask, and the first correct answer, personal friends incidentally are excluded from this because otherwise it won't be fair. This question is relating to my previous videos, but it's not reselling related. And the question is, now the timer is ticked down. Okay, that's not annoying. Let's get rid of that. The question is, what is my grandson's name? It's a simple question. The reason it relates to this channel is because when I had the lockup, I did a video featuring my grandson and introduced him, and he even had his little part of that video as well. I did introduce him, so there you go. And we have a winner straight away, and that was in record time. Nice one. Very close, Pete, but we have a winner straight away. Ketan, you are the winner, my friend. So what I want you to do, Ketan, is email me at dave@biker-lifestyle.co.uk, and I'll arrange to get all this stuff out to you. Oh, hang on, it wasn't Ketan. Oh, dude, oh my word, no. So, that was so quick. I actually jumped to the wrong message. The first correct answer was Slim Pickens. Nice. My word, that really went faster than I thought it would. Luke, it's not Luke, mate, it's Freddie. Slim Pickens, just send me an email at dave@biker_lifestyle.co.uk and I'll get that squared away for you. At last, we've got a winner that I can talk to. Belton. No second prizes. No, not this time around. I'm not made of money. I'll do what I'll do for. I mean, we're already way past 600 subscribers, so I've got a plan, and I'm going to announce it live now. This for 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a thermal printer, the ones I use. So I've already decided that. So spread the love anyway. Spread the love of the channel. So I'll win it at last. That's amazing. So just send me a quick message, Slim, to tell me you've got that email address. In fact, I'll comment it here as well. So if anybody else wants to get in touch, you can do. biker-lifestyle.co.uk. And that's me. Correct spelling as well. Ketan, email me anyway. I'm just going to say I'm going to send you something because I just built you up to drop me down there. I'm really sorry, man. It just went so fast that yeah, I just didn't see the first correct answer. So my apologies. Send us an email. I'll get you something out in the post that will make you smile anyway. Yeah, it was instant, almost instantly. In fact, within 30 seconds, I don't know the Slim Pickens either, incidentally, but within 30 seconds of me posting this message, then the correct answer come in. So it's obviously somebody who's been watching and paying attention to the video. So fair play to you. Okay. Oh, that's in there. Oh, right, gotcha. Fantastic. Here we go. Oh, he's Dave, so please, I'll pop an email through. I'm literally grilling my bath and the kids. Fair play to you. What is your name, by the way, Slim? I can't keep calling you Slim. Don't drop your phone in the bath, though, for God's sake. I mean, I can call you Slim if you want. I don't mind. Blinding. So we finally have a winner. That's tremendous news. I'll get this out of the post after the bank holiday weekend. I would imagine. That's Jane. Hey, Jane. I'm sure you're Slim anyway. Yeah, I'll get all this stuff out in the post after the weekend. So I would imagine, certainly by the end of next week, it'll get through to you. Whereabouts are you, by the way? Just in the country. I don't want your address on here, just to give everybody an idea of what town you're from. I know you're probably up to your elbows in bubble bath at the minute, bathing the kids, but okay, she's probably fallen in. Spot on. Listen, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thanks very much for all your support to this channel. It really means a lot. It's such a massive compliment as well to hear feedback from you guys that you're saying that you're getting not only useful information and tips and tricks, but you're enjoying the style of how I'm putting it across as well. I try and have a no bullshit kind of approach to these video productions. I have absolutely no problem whatsoever telling you about my fails. In fact, I think it's really important that everybody fails, in me included, because that's how you learn better. That's how you learn the best. So I don't mind at all sharing my cock-ups with you, and when things go wrong, it's important to learn from those kind of stuff. But also as well, I think it's important that just to relate to people that you're down to earth, just generally, it's especially where reselling is concerned, because if you can be more approachable, then you're going to get better results for your reselling journey. Nice one, Jane. That's a good, yeah, nice one, Ketan. You can tell I'm new to all this crap, aren't you? Don't forget to give these videos a thumbs up. In fact, just go back on all my old videos and just give them all a thumbs up. That'd be brilliant. What that does is just help this channel reach more people. We could just spread the reselling love. Keep up the good work. Well, but this is what it's cost and how much you sold for. Blinded. Just got a notification that George Ross has just put up a video as well. So I don't think I can. No, I can't stick that link in there. God only knows why. Pete, I shall certainly work on that for you. I made that from Preston, just down the road as well. This is going to sound like a setup. Preston is probably maybe about a 20-minute drive from me. So this is not a setup. It's just complete fluke that Jane is in the same kind of area of the country as me as well. So, but fair play to you, and very astute and observant of you, Jane. So yeah, I'll get them out to you, and they'll be with you by the end of next week. Just to round off this video, guys, I know probably most, if not all of you already are, but if you're not already, subscribe to the channel and give the videos a thumbs up. Fix. Pete, come on, get out. It's not a fix. I don't even know she is. I know she's bathing the kids though, which is probably a bit too much information for a lot of you. I'm going to stop waffling now anyway. Thanks very much indeed for the support of the channel, guys. Subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Adios for now.